Wassail, Scorpio. So, something about this year revving up for you, because every time I went to press play, a bike revved up outside and then its engine cut out. It finally got going and now it's on the move. So, let's bring in the bells. I am still promising you a reading at an ancient site, but Capricorn's been blocking the journey. So blame Capricorn. Scorpio. Okay, there was an energy there of like a distorted crocodile, which hang around in the water. You are fixed water. You have Psyche and Haumea in your sign on the 1st of January at midnight GMT. But what we're really looking at here is the fact that at midnight Venus and Pluto are in conjunction at 27 degrees of Capricorn, and I'm beginning each of these 2023 putting you in the wrong year already, by looking at what their energy means. I feel like I put some runes in the wrong deck, which I do a lot. No. There's something missing. I mean, in the energy that I'm tuning into right now for you, Scorpio. So, Scorpio, what is Pluto bringing towards you? Myrna, moon, it's not called Kusma anymore. And day. The night and day, recognize purging, recognize the daylight, recognize something like there being two sides to everything. Pluto's trying to get you to recognize purged emotions. It's interesting, this distorted crocodile, this ancient energy is sitting, waiting, but it's like I daren't put my hand into the message or it might bite me. So what's Venus? Recognize. So you've got spear. So spear comes with a frequency, opening new opportunities, merging these two planets, the conjunction. But there's also something in the spear frequency that's about something that has lost its way. A spear is not a weapon of war. A spear was a way of early man catching fish to feed families. So it's like how something beautiful has been weighed down, transformed. And here we've got God mouth, os, source frequency coming in with hell to return your light in 2023. Your psyche, transforming your psyche, birthing a new psyche. Haumea's got that energy of just accidentally birthing all the time. So, what do they work at together? Igniting your water meadow, igniting your soul. We've got 33 here and 22. There's something that needs stripping back, Scorpio. Replanting your water meadow, reigniting a soul truth in the coming year. I mean, in the signature of the year, your energy doesn't feature so strongly, so it's almost like it allows you to plunge into depth. It's still got the energy for half the year where you are still the place from which, well, South Node, where we came in from, is currently being highlighted in your frequency, but that will shift. And maybe that's about recognizing a soul truth in the coming year for you. So I'm hearing like a little whistle outside, like a kind of, it's giving me the energy. There are some runes hidden in there. How are they hiding? That's so interesting. I knew there was something missing. Oh my goodness. Sorting through. It's a little pipe and drum affair going on. There's a kind of ancient energy to this. There's a kind of wonderful frequency. Let's get these through and let's give them a look. Let's see if they're in costumes again. I was going to start your reading again, but not now they're involved. See if we can find them. Oh, I can't turn this on because I'm not on a normal live. They're coming down the street this way. Yeah. It's that group. Look, they're all dressed up. I need my glasses. I want to see them properly. Oh no, look. Whoa, look. I hope you can see it. Wow, that was fun, Scorpio. So, let's just take those runes, put them away. I can't do that, it's making my eyes hot. I have to check your video and see whether you could see that. Because I usually do these readings as lives but unlisted, but then they'll get popped in the wrong box in the new version of YouTube. So, Scorpio, what's coming towards you in 2023? I feel like that energy that they've just brought through is that energy of, I wanted to say that there was kind of like an ancestral party feel about that. The fact that there was Jaguar at the front dancing barefoot, there's something about that frequency of celebration coming as your light returns, as hell returns something after darkness. And it does feel that the blockage that I experienced with Capricorn was the dominance of the collective Capricorn energy has been very difficult. So we've got conjunction. So this energy of this 0 degrees conjunction bringing Venus and Pluto into partnership. And that's a really interesting building, unifying. There's something in here that's an energy of your cosmic +1. Cosmic +1. Somehow there's something nestled deep within inside you, conjoined within you, that is a kind of ancestral kinship, but it feels like something that almost needs to be vomited out. That's really interesting. So there's something to release. It's like the light. You need to vomit out the light to return it to the world, to bring up something from your water meadow. It's like I'm seeing the water meadow as like a bit of a bog, as a stagnant watering hole. So, Scorpio. Interesting, because you see, I do these readings and I completely forget that I'm Scorpio rising, always. Pluto is here in your reading, and that's Pluto resides, is a ruler of Scorpio. And then trining, this energy of becoming at ease. So I need to look just at the moment, what would it be in the course of the year that's going to create a trine with Pluto? It's Jupiter somehow as it moves through Aries. I don't know what it's bringing yet. I'm just saying that's what they're connecting. So what have we got? Moon in Scorpio. It's like hidden emotions in your past that need to be recognized. This stagnant water meadow that needs to be cleaned up. And then you've got mellow. You've got, this is coming up a lot, Sagittarius. Eros is in Sagittarius. So there's something about mellowing your loving emotions. There's something of the, there's something about a kind of like triggered fury, like an over-emotional, smothering, love-smothering energy that you need to recognize within yourself if you want to start to build a kind of balanced cosmic +1. This is, we're not talking here about moving into some kind of, excuse me, I'm burping because I'm drinking gassy water. They sold me the wrong water. We're in water again. Yeah, being missold emotions. That's what's coming through, but that's an ancestral echo. That's your cosmic +1. You're being guided to a new sense of your own emotional rulership, a reigniting through Godmouth here, source energy, is the music of the spheres playing itself through Scorpio. So, I need to check that energy with the trine. there is a trine with the moon, but in Taurus. And there's some kind of link about that shift out of you being South Node that's coming through. So I don't like gassy water. Actually, there is something, it's like this stagnant bog that is your emotional soul needs to be gassed up. It needs to move. It's like you're allowing, you know, mosquitoes, whereas you need to sort of dig a trench and let your emotions flow in a different frequency. Scorpio. Oh, I can't read that many cards. Scorpio. What else can you tell Scorpio in the alchemy of astrology that will assist them in next year, 2023? This is your house. This is all about you. It's all about you. Of course it is. But this is about boiling, gassing, changing, transforming your emotions. That's what's coming to you. That was very much the Capricorn message as well. But you've got solace. You've got some kind of unintended consequences if you can't change. So I'm just going to ask, what's coming if you don't change, and what's coming if you do change, and see what we get. So Phallus, magical awakenings, radical shifts, and a softening of, there's a softening of your, there is this energy within you of mess with my love and I'm coming for you. And I think that's the energy you got to move away from to trusting love. So if there's no movement, if there's no change, what slides in? I mean, I do get that sense you've got no choice in this, unless you're asleep. So, Four of Swords, Three of Cups. There's something in this energy which is you hinder your opportunity for connecting with something ancient. This cosmic +1 energy. We're going to go further into that. And then Two of Swords and the Fool. If you can transform, if you can change the thought pattern, you move to an entirely new emotional beginning. Right, what is this cosmic +1? What is this story? I'm being shown like the boggy water meadow, and hidden underneath it inside there's an ancestor energy, and that ancestor energy is based in love. But look, we've got the Seven of Swords, exit. You need to pull this energy from your soul. It's an old energetic energy, and it's a different emotional language. This cosmic +1 that you need to vomit up, because they're in you. They are your loving light. They are your hello frequency. You need to bring them out. You need to connect with them. This is like a Phallus energy. It's a magical awakening, but it's inside you. You just need to pull it up. And then it's the Ace of Wands and the Four of Wands. A brand new celestial city in your water meadow, Scorpio. It's so different energetically for you to connect with a lost, to have a reunion with a frequency of ancestor that's really beautiful. It's like a story lost so long ago that needs to be brought back. It needs the toxic emotions, the over-loving that you do, that's a little bit freakish, needs to be purged. You need to dig in deep to that space. I want to say in the house Scorpio, in that death and rebirth frequency, the new beginnings, and you need to pull out this lost story of love that's an ancestral, ancient echo inside you. That was interesting. I looked up then and it was 2112. So it's turning this energy around. I feel like there's something else going on with that number. Just give me a moment. Fortune's Wheel. This is transformative year for you. It's about an awakening, taking a blindfold off, seeing this ancestral story. That's not coming out, but that is. This is the time. This is the divine time to transform. But it's a transformation forwards by looking at an ancestral echo so deep in the past. But it's a loving frequency. It's a proper partnership energy that's been submerged by generation after generation of distortion. Did we begin here with crocodile? That's what it is. It's an ancient love fest that's in your ancestral story that needs pulling back to the surface, to the now. Ring the bell. Bring that energy forwards. Bring it forwards and celebrate. An old tune. I can't keep taking that many. I knew that that was coming. I knew you were being given a Tesla code. 963. This is a divine moment to unveil this ancestor, this loving energy, this beautiful tale that exists as a compressed code within your body, Scorpio. And another 3, and another 9. So, this is reaching down to pull out an ancient spiritual warrior love story. The Empress will bring that energy forward. I mean, it's interesting that it started with that energy of being a bit sort of aggressive, and the ancestors' story will tune itself into your blueprint. It will bring the joy, the energy of this. It's like these are the two potentials for the old story to be part of your story. And once they're merged, we're left with the gift, Gifu, that energy of loving unions. It's, I mean, everything's been about love. So I might just stop reading because everything I'm reading at the moment is just like, it's going to be lovely. Next year's going to start being lovely. What else do you want to say to Scorpio? What else do you want to say to Scorpio? Two coins. It's all changing. It's time to stop the old and dance the new. Dance the new. And they were dressed in old energies, but they're dancing in the now. Bring your cosmic +1. The life, there's something about this story of love hidden deep within your ancestral codes that's the very marker for why your genetic line still exists. It resonates through, but it's been smothered and it's not been as recognizable or as readable. And it's time to pluck that back up and use it to move all of your now energies forwards. So, Scorpio, that's lovely. I was going to say, which I did in Sagittarius, I want to put some planets in Sagittarius. I'm Scorpio rising, so I need to search for my ancestral love story and bring it to the surface so that it can live in my DNA. So, Wassail, Scorpio.